So in today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the habits that you can currently do to 10x your income. Now, I'm going to be extremely honest. I think I'm exaggerating a bit because of thumbnails and all these kind of things, but if you follow these certain habits, then you can increase the amount of money you earn. By the way, the background is obviously different because right now I'm in school. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So the first habit that you can start to do to increase your income is money management. The truth is, many people have a decent source of income, but it still seems like the money that they get every single month, or at the start of the month, or however it is you get your money, never seems to be enough. Now, for the past few months, what I've done is I distributed the amount of money I spend into two, which is assets and liabilities. Now, if you don't know what these are, assets are things that will bring money into your pocket or bring you a source of income, and liabilities are things that will take money away from you. So your assets could be like your business, it could be like the assets, the crypto, or whatever it is basically that could bring money, while liabilities are things like your light bill, your phone bill, whatever it is that will take money from you. More often than not, our liabilities are way more than our assets. That way we can never actually increase financially. So what you want to do is draw up a table, get a pen, a book, or do it on your phone, a laptop, whatever it is. Figure out where exactly you spend your money and start to cut some of those things down, and you realize that you have enough money to spend for the other things that you want to spend them on. And after you do that, what you want to do is start focusing on putting more money into your asset column as opposed to your liabilities. Now, obviously, if you have a source of income, it means you already have your asset, which is probably your job. But you want to try as much as possible to create more assets coming in. That way you can increase the source of your income. So basically increase your assets, reduce your liabilities, and you can make more money. Now, the second habit on my list is become the asset. Now, I don't have a problem with a job that's like a 9-to-5 job. You know, so many people these days don't like it. They say that you should quit it, you should, start to do FOREX or drop shipping or whatever the case may be. But the only problem I have with that is whenever you have a job, just like any other thing that brings a source of income into your pocket, you just have an asset, and that asset can easily be lost. If it's crypto, it could go down. If it's a job, it could get laid off. By the way, if you haven't watched my recession video on how to get rich during the recession, I will link it up here. Nevertheless, you get laid off or you can lose that asset. But when you're the asset itself, you're able to generate more assets or generate a source of income very easily. So one of the simplest ways to becoming the asset is by reading a lot of financial books, educating yourself, whether it's YouTube videos, webinars, books, however the case may be. Try as much as possible to educate yourself on the different types of ways you can make money, whether it's Forex, drop shipping, affiliate marketing, however the case may be. Educate yourself, get better at it, and then you become the asset. So whenever you're not really making money from your asset column, you can easily start to think of ways to make money because you already have the knowledge at your fingertips. So we move on to the third habit that you can do to increase your income. Now, in my opinion, this is one of the most important, and it's having financially oriented friends. Being around people that will help you to grow financially. The truth is, just like every journey, it's very, very difficult, not impossible, but very difficult to go on any journey by yourself, especially in the finance space, because every single person has different ideas, has different ways that they think, and you can use those ideas to complete the empty puzzle, in your finance journey. One of the things that has helped me to increase financially is by having friends that are financially buoyant or financially intelligent. For example, tutorial company I started, I would be releasing the full breakdown, like the company from start, how I started it to how it's going basically, because it's not finished. But nevertheless, the tutorial company that I started was not my idea, it was a friend that gave it to me. So being around people that can help you to grow financially is one way that you can increase your income. Now, if you currently don't have friends that are financially oriented, you can find them all over the internet. You can go to the Discord group of some financial people on YouTube, find them on the internet, just whatever you do, find people, or you can just start a YouTube channel. There are so many people that have sent me messages, giving me ideas, suggestions, and all these kind of things. I'll probably create a Discord group at some point in life, maybe. But nevertheless, find people like that and try as much as possible to share your knowledge with them. Like the Bible says, iron sharpeneth iron, and that way you can increase your financial knowledge and get some ideas that could catapult you to the next level in your finance journey. Now, I know I said the last point is probably one of the most important, but the fourth point is probably the most important in this whole list, and it's to shift your mindset to an entrepreneurial one. Now, like I said, there's nothing wrong with getting a 9-to-5 job, but the reason why people talk about entrepreneurship and how you need to be an entrepreneur is because whenever you work a 9-to-5, there is a limit to how much you can earn in a month or in a year, or however frequent it is that you earn your income. But whenever you are, your own boss, so to speak, there is no amount of money, like there's no cap to the amount of money that you could earn. Meaning that whatever it is, you can continue to market and increase your audience and continue to make more money. But there is a certain limit to where you can reach whenever it is you're working for someone. So you want to shift your mindset to having that entrepreneurial mindset. The first thing that you want to understand is that you probably cannot attain financial freedom by just a single source of income. So you want to try as much as possible to gain like 5 or 6 at some point. And it might seem difficult. Every single thing can be the same niche. Let me give an example. So if you want to create multiple sources of income, let's say you know how to cut hair and you cut hair for people, all right? So your first source of income is cutting hair for people. The second source of income could be having a mentorship program where you teach other people how to cut hair. Then the third source of income could probably be starting a YouTube channel. I don't know how you would do that, but you could start a YouTube channel based on that niche, the hairstyle, beauty niche. The fourth thing you can do is, be an influencer on Instagram and probably promote people's products on there. Now, you've created 4 different streams of income from having one single knowledge. Now, obviously, there are different knowledges that you have to attain, like video editing and all these things, but nevertheless, you've created 4 sources of income from one single idea. Whatever it is you need to do, try as much as possible to gain different sources of income. Another entrepreneurial mindset that you want to adopt is understanding that time is more important than money. I repeat, time is way more important than money. The truth is, money is infinite, right? But your time is finite. You only have 24 hours in a day, nothing more. So the things that take up the most time in your day that do not yield you results, if possible, what you want to do is outsource those particular things to someone else for a lower amount of money that you probably earn, and use that time to do more productive things, i.e. things that will lead to you getting more money into your bank account. For example, the tutorial company that I run, it's DTA Tutorial, by the way. I'll link it in the description. I do not create the content that's on there. Of course, I think of the content, but I don't design it because designing takes a bit of time. So what I do is someone does that for me while I focus my time on things that could probably bring more money into the account. For example, things like marketing, things like running ads, and other things like that. So to this effect, what you want to do is write down a number of things that you do and pick out the ones that are extremely important to you and the ones that you can outsource to people, whether it's your laundry, whether it's chores, whatever the case may be. Try as much as possible to squeeze more time out of the day, even if it may cost you a little amount of money, and use that time to do more productive things. Well, with that said, we've come to the end of this video. By the way, most of you guys watching the video have had like 1K views on like 3 of my most recent videos. You could go check them out. Nevertheless, most of you guys are not subscribed, so please hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you're notified every single time I post a new video. I have a newsletter, by the way, so the link to that will be in the description. Nevertheless, I will see you in the next video. Sorry. I think I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm currently in school, hence the different background and the noise. I don't know if there's background noise, I hope not. Nevertheless, I'm currently in school. I'll be doing a video where I'll be going around my school. Not like showing you around, just going around, while I'm doing the video. I think that'll be the next video. So if it's something that you want to see, please subscribe, like, and do all the things I said before. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.